On today's episode of Kung Fu Hot Dog.
They went that way.
Okay, male or female?
Neither. They, them.
What?
That's their pronoun?
Okay, so how many were there?
Oh my god, one, you idiot. They're non-binary.
So does non-binary have a hole or a pole?
Yo, Phil, what are you fucking doing, bro?
Game for the love, the show where the people are the stars.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I was sitting down last night, enjoying myself, watching some YouTube videos, and I came across this individual who I'm going to talk about in a minute. An individual who makes Johnny Somali look like a day out in the nursery. In fact, I was going to wear my bandana for this video today, but I might save it for the thumbnail, so off you go, matey. And today, we are going to be talking about this gentleman. Now, I'm pretty sure you've heard about him. I've heard about him in fleeting glimpses, but I give to you the insufferable reprobate, the devil offspring of Jesse Plemons. Now, Jesse Plemons is a fantastic actor, but if he had a kid, it would look like this imbecile right here, Jack Doherty. Yeah, remember that name because this guy is an absolute menace to society.
Just like Duke Nukem, Jason King loves Anime Titty Fridays on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
What a beautiful pair of knockers.
Well, space fans, exciting news, huh? And there's even more in part 2.
I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming hard. I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling.
In the ass end of space, even aliens watch Jason King with Kung Fu Hot Dog. Duke Nukem likes this guy.
So Mr. Doherty, should I say Mrs. Doherty, was born on October the 8th, one day after me, in 2003. And he rose to fame in 2016 when he started his own YouTube channel, self-named of course, and his first video gained him 100 subscribers, and from that point on, he's never looked back. But of course, to people like you and me, we wish he had looked back, maybe walk a few steps off a cliff, and then life would be normal again. Ladies and gents, sadly, this is 2024. Sadly, now the internet has gotten out of control, people like Jack feel it's their entitlement to go out there and cause mayhem and chaos. Remember the good old days of Jeremy Beadle on Game for a Laugh? If you don't know, Jeremy Beadle was this legendary UK broadcaster. He started off with Game for a Laugh in about 1981-82, and they would go and play pranks on members of the public, very innocent stuff. And then Jeremy Beadle had his own spin-off show where it was called and it was harmless fun. The most famous episode, you can look it up on YouTube, is where they actually set up this rig where a UFO is in the back of a woman's garden, and she actually believed she was talking to aliens. It was one of the funniest things I have ever seen. But of course, if you look at Jack Doherty's profile on social media, yep, he's got 857,000 followers on Instagram. I liked Instagram before, but now it's made a few changes. It's not the same anymore. But you know, this is the usual things he posts on his account. Him and his dog, sports car, which he probably never bought. He and lots of, shall we say, willing female participants. The same individuals, not these particular girls, but other ex-girlfriends, supposedly, who have perma tattoos of Jack's name on their forearm. or in his case, probably he should put it on his foreskin and be done with. So usual boring stuff here because it's all a bit of a disguise. You think, oh, Jack Doherty, such a sweet, innocent kid. I mean, what trouble can this guy be? Well, we're about to see for ourselves. So he does a video here on YouTube on his own channel where he says, oh, we caught a stalker hiding in my hotel. Obviously staged because this video is 8 minutes and 27 seconds long. It's boring as hell. It's just about him dissing the police, or how he nearly got arrested for speeding, and then they're going to a hotel. Like, at this stage, I would rather watch Rachel Zegler cringe. Seriously, Rachel Zegler is almost Mother Teresa compared to this guy. Oh, you can tell I'm livid already. But over on Twitter X, Clown World, this kid is so annoying. YouTuber Jack Doherty tried pranking a grown man and his bitch-ass security has to step in. So remember that quote, okay? He's got a security guard. I can't wait to rip the piss out of this guy. But this is a 35-second clip, and this is what actually happens.
Yo, film. What are you fucking doing, bro?
Don't you touch me.
Don't touch me.
I didn't touch you.
Yes, you are.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did, bro.
Yeah, laugh.
Get back.
I'm in my space, motherfucker.
My space.
You don't do shit around here except protect him from not doing shit.
What are you doing? What are you getting out of
I'm
this?
getting out of not being your little commentary.
We weren't even recording. You just
ran out here and yelled. Doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not part of your social experiment.
Good. Yeah, you weren't. You brought yourself into this. What are you
For
pressing?
attention.
Get away. Walk back, bro.
I'm
Get the fuck
looking
back
for
down.
the reason to entertain children.
Thank you so much.
I really hate that saying, get away, brah. You're not my brah. How about Wonder brah? This security guard here, I mean, he's not exactly Biscuit. He used to look after the new kids on the block back in the day. So if you don't know about security, I've done security. There's a thing called your own personal space. So I used to work at Planet Hollywood, and I was taught, like, basically, if someone steps in front of you, if they're like a few inches away from your face, they're in your space, you can push them away and do whatever you want to do, because you're going to warn them once, you might warn them twice. Just stand the back away and let me talk to you, mano oh mano. But this guy here, it seems from what this poor white dude was doing, is that he got pranked upon by Jack. And of course, Jack knows that once somebody retaliates, his big black ass bitch ass security guard steps in and tries to be the alpha male. His black security guard, obviously an avid supporter of BLM, which is why he's working for a white boy like Jack Doherty. It makes me laugh. Oh, good grief. Look at this. No one's touching me, dog. So we're gonna watch this video too.
No one's touching me. Not tonight. No one. You hear me?
I'm touching myself tonight.
So Jack is so paranoid about getting smacked in the face, he needs 4 security guys, not girls, funny enough, to accompany him while he's out and about in New York City. And of course, I posted my reply here. You know what? I just hope that one day he picks on the wrong person who happens to have the skill set of John Wick. That's going to be a glorious moment, isn't it? I really cannot wait. And I'm not the only one who thinks that, by the way. So, yeah, he'll get, karma. I strongly believe in it. You do bad things to people, bad things will be done upon yourself 10 times more. Now, that bitch-ass security guard who I told you about before, here he is again. And, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at the broliest, alpha maliest male that you can get right here. This shitbag. Watch what he does or tries to do.
Don't say that. Because I'll put you to sleep. Don't say that, Jit. I'll put you to sleep. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, Jit.
Wow, look at that. Oh, yeah. He's standing in my space, and yet he still gets pushed. Now, this could be staged, but whether it's staged or not, I don't think it is. Like, the way these guys are reacting here, it's like he's definitely been. But these guys have got nothing fucking better to do in their lives, have they? This is what the internet has done to morons like these guys. It's like, hey, we're going to put an act on in front of the camera and we're just going to get people intrigued and excited. But yours truly, I like to commentate on these things because I really find these things absolutely laughable beyond belief, beyond reproach. I'm the kind of guy, I go out there with my fake Rolex and my mobile phone, my cellular phone from 2015. I have no worries about those things being stolen because I've got to give some credit to thieves out there. They see me, they think this guy's got nothing, we'll leave him alone. And that's how I prefer it to be, folks. I'm a bit of a antisocial socialite. I do like socialites, by the way. Here we go. This one is a beauty. Just check this one out. And this is another elite member of Jack Doherty's security team. Not exactly Navy SEAL material, but look what happens here at a party of another influencer.
You're saying y'all say yo, just walk. Then walk.
So he punches a guy who obviously weighs less than him to the ground.
Oh no, yo, stop.
What is wrong with you? Are you?
Hey, what's up? Hey, one by one, what's up?
Kane Kong. So that's the influencer who he punched out. And that's a real punch. That's a real connection. But you know when I talk about karma before, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jack Doherty getting his just desserts. Watch this.
Shake hands. Hold
One
on.
piece?
Hold up. Y'all gotta shake hands
one piece?
first. Y'all gotta shake hands first.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. We're cool.
Whoa,
Yes, look at that. He actually manages to jump over the bodyguard and say, oh, look at me, I'm big and bad and tough, and gives Jack a smack. Brilliant, brilliant, good. Serves you right, bitch boy. But you're wondering now, what do Jack's parents think about their son's behavior? Unruly behavior. Well, this is Dr. Phil, and well, have a look for yourself.
You gonna cry about it?
Fucking hell, that's Jack's mum. I know the apple's not meant to fall far from the tree, but shit, where did it... we know where he got his looks from now, don't we? Oh, God. Wow.
I'm very concerned.
I'm actually willing to bet that Kanye West's kids are better off than this reprobate right here. Of course, Kanye West has obviously lost the plot completely, hasn't he? I'm not even going to mention or show any of his videos here because you know what that means.
Jack?
His video content is getting much more edgy.
His video content is getting a little bit more edgy. Yeah, that's really interesting, isn't it, Mr. and Mrs. Doherty? Because quite clearly, you don't care what type of stress or trauma that your reprobate son does to other people. You don't care, do you? You don't give him discipline at home. When I was growing up, I would get hit with a cane. I would get smacked on the hands with a belt. And you know what? I didn't go crying to the police about it. Oh, I'm brutalized at home, police officers. Can you come and arrest my mum and dad? Nope, I took it like a fucking man. You know why? Because it made me a better person. And that's what's lacking in society today. Discipline. Parents don't hit their kids because now the kids feel that they're entitled to go and report it as a crime. Wow, domestic crime. Holy shit. Internet provocateur. Now, I'm more of an agent provocateur type of man, if you know what I mean, has been quietly banned from Kick after a guest repeatedly flashed on his stream. That's another thing that he does. He gets ex-girlfriend or willing dumb female participants to flash their boobies for a few seconds, and they think it's going to bring them some notoriety or some extra earnings. And what, of course, it just makes a mockery out of those unwilling or willing female participants and just makes Jack, adds a bit more stats to his credibility. Well, what there is of it. Despite many people celebrating this as a W for Kick, Doherty seems unconcerned because he still makes money from YouTube and other social media platforms. So Kick giving him the old boot from that platform doesn't mean anything. Again, he makes Johnny Somali seem almost saintly. And I do say almost, not quite. But if you want an idea what Jack makes in a week, this is just a week, mind you. So we're not talking Premier League footballer status because those guys make, 10 grand a day just kicking a ball around? But his daily, weekly average is up to £152,500. In the last 30 days alone, at the time of recording this video, almost £660,000, which is insane. And again, if you look at his videos here on YouTube, it's not much to talk about. That's all it is. How kissing each other made the Island Boys. My girlfriend caught me cheating, and it's like you got the worst looking slapper right here, who's like a poor Megan Fox knockoff. Like, oh Jack, you've been sleeping around again. I mean, you get brainless morons out there who gobble this up and think it's the best thing since sliced pie, but yours truly, mind you, I do like that bikini-clad babe right there with the big old buttocks sticking out. That's obviously not going against the community guidelines of YouTube. But there you have it, folks. I had to make this video today because when I see menaces to society like Mrs. Doherty going out there and trying to inflict pain and trauma on innocents out there, this guy is going to get his just desserts. And when that happens, I will be there to make another video on this reprobate. So ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video today, make sure you hit the like button below, smack that subscribe button with Jack Doherty's face on it. And if I were you, and if you were me, you better come back for the next video. Hey Jack.
This is Jim Rockford. At the tone, leave your name and message. I'll get back to you.
You've reached Jason King's voicemail, but he's too busy to take your call. That's why he got me, Duke Nukem, to take the call for him. So leave your message after the prompt. Or don't. I don't really care.